And that was how all of Google's features stopped working yesterday. YouTube stopped working. Gmail stopped working, guys. I thought I was going to lose my mind.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah, and this is Frankly Speaking with Glory, the girl of the tea. Okay guys, yesterday was just a very weird and funny day. Something really weird happened, not just to me but to the whole world. At some point, I felt like maybe the world had come to an end. So not to beat around the bush, yesterday all of Google's features, inclusive of YouTube and Gmail, because those are the two that actually concerns me in this world, they stopped working. And I was like, what just happened? So the first scare I got was that, okay, maybe my YouTube account had been hacked into. A lot of crazy thoughts came into my mind, but before I continue with that gist, guys, hey, you know how we do it over here. Please pause this video and hit the red subscribe button right now if you are yet to subscribe to this channel. And if you always want to receive alerts of my videos, I upload videos daily, please hit the notification bell. That is the only way you will be getting alerts of my videos. So if you come onto YouTube and you don't see my video except you come onto my channel, it's because you've not turned on post notifications. So do that to ease yourself off the stress. And moving on to the gist. So this is what happened yesterday. I was filming. I had finished filming. In fact, yesterday's video, I did a video about my top 3 recommended Netflix series for Xmas. So I had finished filming, I had edited, I had exported, I was uploading to YouTube. So while I was uploading, I was doing, the title, putting the thumbnail, I was just doing everything to put the video together. And then I was done and I decided to save everything I did. That was where there was a comma, the thing just stopped. I'm like, what's going on? So I tried over and over again. I tried to save what I did, but sorry guys, I was a bit distracted. My window is open, so I was gonna have people coming into the compound. So I tried saving over and over again, and it was not working. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I had to call my friend who is actually a techie person, and I'm like, please help me check my channel. I don't know what's going on. The person was like, okay, hold on. So the person tried to use Google Chrome. It was not working. He said, okay, send me an email. I tried sending an email. The email did not even deliver. I said, no way this is happening to me. Nobody. How can somebody hack into my account? I was losing my mind. So we tried again, and I even went onto YouTube. I couldn't even refresh, couldn't do anything. So he checked and was like, oh, YouTube is actually trending, or Google is trending worldwide on Twitter. I'm like, okay, what's going on? He said, oh, let's check. So I went ahead to refresh Twitter, and apparently there was a downtime, or there was a lockdown or whatever. So I don't know what happened. Probably there was a glitch somewhere. So immediately YouTube put out a tweet, boom, like, oh, we have noticed that some people are having issues logging onto YouTube. Don't worry, we're working on it. Guys, that tweet came up in 1 minute. In 1 minute, there was over 5,000 likes, 5,000 thousands of retweets. That was when I knew that, okay, fine, I'm not the only person that's actually going through this madness today. That's when I knew that, oh, so probably at the same time that I was trying to put out my own content, tons of other creators for YouTube were also trying to do the same thing. So guys, it was a madhouse. Actually, it was crazy. I literally lost it. And for me, it was just about YouTube and Gmail, and then my friend was telling me that, oh, literally all of Google's features were not working. And then I started thinking that, okay, so me, YouTube is the only one that concerns me here. What about those other companies that basically depend on all of Google's features to do their work? They would have gone livid. So thankfully, I think the whole thing was real. In fact, it made the breaking news. BBC carried the news, CNN carried the news. There's this news forum, this UK news forum app I have on my phone. They always give me updates of what's happening in the UK. That forum, they made the breaking news and they released the news immediately, and they were like, oh, Google has not given any statement yet. Guys, it was crazy, you know. But at the end of the day, not even at the end of the day, but I think like in 30 minutes time or much later, the thing was resolved. Apparently, the thing has started since I think 6:45 a.m. that yesterday, but I did not really notice it because I was still able to access YouTube and do whatever I wanted to do. So it probably started off from other countries before it got to Nigeria, but it was a global issue. So aside that, it got me thinking a lot that wow, this is really an eye-opener, and it brought to mind the question of what if one day all these social media platforms that seems to be people's offices, what if one day all of them just shut down and packed up? What would these people do? I'm referring to influencers, I'm referring to businesses that depend on social media to make a living. Because guys, this is a reality. There are some people like me, for instance, partially, whose source of livelihood is this YouTube. I'm not saying that all of my source of livelihood is YouTube, you know, it's part of it. But there are some people that are full-time creators, not just on YouTube, but on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, although I don't think TikTok has started monetizing yet. No, TikTok has not started monetizing yet. But there are people that are full-time creators. They call themselves influencers. This is where they make their money. This is where they make their living. This is where they make their daily bread. Everything is literally online these days. You want to break even, you want to hit it big, you want to buy your first car. I'm sure a lot of people would rather hustle online. I'm not talking about Yahoo or internet scam now, but I'm talking about legit working online. There's so many things that people do online to make money, you know, and YouTube is one of those platforms where people actually make money as well. So it got me thinking, guys. It was a scary thing yesterday. I can laugh about it now because the situation has been resolved. But as at yesterday, I was panicking, and I just started telling myself, okay, Glory, you already have a plan B, you already have a plan C, or you already have a plan A. You need to have a plan D, E, F, G, up to a plan Z, because the rate at which this thing happened yesterday, trust me, guys, it was the scariest shit ever, you know. So I started thinking about it, like what if Instagram just one day wakes up in the morning and boom, the platform is on a lockdown? What if the same thing happens with Twitter? What if the same thing happens with Facebook? What if I had 1,000,001 what ifs yesterday, you know? So I thought about one or two solutions, anyways, because guys, I went into a thinking mode yesterday, but just one or two solutions which I would like to share. I don't know if it's going to make sense to everybody, but feel free to drop your own suggestions for what influencers, creators can actually do moving forward to protect their content, to protect their services, and to also protect the source of livelihood, okay, away from the online space, in case something crazy like yesterday's one happens again. And the first thing I thought about is this: online or social media influencers, creators, they need to start creating an offline portfolio. Now, this is what I mean. A lot of times, there are a lot of people that people recognize online as influencers, but on a day-to-day basis, people don't really know them. People don't even know if they even exist, you know. I went for social media week early this year, before the lockdown, before the pandemic and all of that. So I went for social media week, and there were a lot of influencers that I saw that were the speakers for the day, for different days. It was just, I could count about just 10 that I knew of the online space, you know, not like I knew them one-on-one, but I knew about their work offline. The rest of them, I'm just looking for myself, I'm just looking for the bunch of people that actually attended the event, but the rest of them, guys, I don't even know if they existed. I don't even know who they are. I don't even know if they even, I didn't even know if they were based in Nigeria. I didn't even know anything about them. You know, it was that crazy. So I'm like, where are these people coming from? What do they do? What is their niche? What is their forte? Who have they worked with? I was asking a lot of questions, So things like that, these are measures that influencers, content creators need to take to note. They need to start, in fact, we need to start building our offline presence. And that was the thing I mentioned when I was doing my YouTube free Zoom class with people who were interested in signing up for YouTube channel. I mentioned that people do different things on social media, YouTube inclusive, of course. Some people just want to make money, some people want to actually build a brand. So creating an offline portfolio, in other words, is building a brand off the online space. Not like away. No, I'm not saying away, but you are already established online. How about start building that offline portfolio? Mingle, mix, network, let people know that, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. Because if you go onto Instagram especially, you see like over 100 people that have maybe 10k followers, 11k, 15,000, 10,000. If you check their bio, the right influencer, content creator, you start going through their page and you're looking for what they're actually influencing and what is their content creating techniques, and the only thing you see is snapping pictures and posing, and that is the only thing. And so you ask yourself, like, okay, is it that the only kind of influencers that we have in this world are photography influencers or models? So it brings a lot of questions. So guys, I know that this is me thinking too far. This is me thinking it really deeply, but yesterday's downtime from Google really got me into a very deep thinking space, guys, and I'm happy that happened, because it was sort of like an eye opener for me. It made me think very much, And the second suggestion that I have is, I think every content creator, every influencer on social media should start saving up their content. I have an archive. An archive, you could save it in the clouds, or you could have a hard drive where you can save all your content. It's sort of like your own offline portfolio, because a lot of people make that mistake of everything they do online, they just leave it on the platform that they upload it to. At the end of the day, we need to always remind ourselves that all these online platforms, they are man-made creations, and nothing lasts forever. They are man-made creations. So in as much as it looks like, YouTube is very powerful and strong, in as much as it looks like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter especially is very powerful and strong, there are people called hackers, and there's something called internet virus. Okay, so these things can actually hack into the systems that these application owners have taken years and time to build. It can crumble. Okay, just look at it from the perspective of all these social media platforms. They are all man-made. They did not fall from heaven. Okay, so these things cannot last forever, and there's no potential that something is not going to happen to them. That is why these people, they are constantly working at building the strength of their applications, of these platforms. But then once again, as I said, we need to constantly remind ourselves that all these things are man-made. The moment we remember that, then we should know better to archive our works so that everything does not just go to waste. I know of a particular person that had an Instagram account, and the person was constantly putting up content and pictures and stuff, and the day that account was hacked, that was the end of it. The person lost everything, and the person had to start from the scratch again, which is never easy, because imagine an account where you're already built and you have over like 200,000 followers, yeah, or even on YouTube you already have over 100,000 subscribers, when you know that it's not easy to even get up to even 1,000, and then something happens. So where are your past works? So guys, I don't want to dwell on this too much so that people don't start getting scared. Oh my god, is the world coming to an end? I don't know about that. Yesterday's event sure gave me a moment to think, and these were just the things I came up with. So let me know about your own thoughts in the comment section below. I want to know if we were thinking alike this morning. So guys, hold on, I have something to show you guys, but just hold on, let me wet my throat. This tea is so good. Anyways, after thinking I went to the gym yesterday. I already told you guys that I started off working out on my body because I just did not like the way my body was. And as you can see, I'm seeing results. I am seeing my jawline already, although there's still small fat here, but hey, your girl is working really hard. So just an extra perk for this video, just to show you guys what my workout routine looks like on a normal day that I go to the gym. This is not everything I do at the gym, or no. As a matter of fact, yesterday was the first time I started my boxing class, and you see those punches I was throwing in the video I'm going to play right now. That is the first time in my entire life that I would ever throw a punch at someone. I have never even stood like this, you know, to say, hey, come, hey, come. You know, I've never done that. So my trainer, who is such an amazing person, he actually taught me how to throw punches, dodge, you know, and anyways, so guys, feed your eyes. Be the end of this particular video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about what I said in this video, and I will see you guys in another video. Have an amazing day. Bye.